turn you on with his and her bar, an aphrodisiac bar.
And we're seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% equity in our company.
But Sharks, how about a little music to get you in the mood? 1, 2, 3, hit it. His and her bar, baby, about to represent every ingredient aphrodisiac. All natural and spicy, just a little hint. Vegan and gluten-free, not a coincidence. Bringing couples together, so prevalent. Not a small-time brand, we're going monument. Package looking so plush, so opulent. Best money in the world that I ever spent. Partner up with the Sharks, that's a compliment. Wake up in the morning, do it all again. Woo!
So Sharks, let me break it down for you real quick. His and her bar is the most fun,
sexy, interactive food product around town.
We use 7 aphrodisiac superfoods that will stimulate sexual desire and bring you and your partner closer together.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Our bars will want to make you have sexy times and do the mattress mambo.
Or should we say the pants off, dance off?
And based on our personal experience, let's just say
these bars work.
So Sharks, one more time for you.
Our bars will make you move around the set. We're looking for 50,000 at 10%. Best money in the world that you'll ever spend. So Sharks, for your tasting pleasure, we have some sexy treats for you.
Oh, that has got to be one of the best pitches that in Shark Tank history, hands down.
That was
great. That was clap worthy. I know none of them are clapping, unfortunately. I'm also wondering if any of them are actually going to want to taste the bar, given the purpose
an aphrodisiac
of the bar. Well, I'll tell you what's not sexy. This comment from Dado I don't know how to say your name. Cool. However, I think we'd prefer you make a review before or after you put in the show. Stopping the show, I think, every 2 minutes is a little annoying, for the lack of a better word. Well, Dado, you know who thinks that's also annoying? YouTube, because they have copyright claims, and there's a bot that checks your videos for copyright material. And guess what? You have to stop the video, or else it will absolutely pick up on what you are doing. So, I hope you're hanging out. If you're watching us, awesome. Thank you for being here. If you're watching right now and you want to drop us a comment, like some of the negative comments, like most useless channel ever, feel free to do so below. I got no problem. I appreciate you watching and commenting all the same. Let's see if the Sharks will appreciate this aphrodisiac as much as these two entrepreneurs.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. So you can pick up your bar and we'll do a little cheers.
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 I'm nervous. Barbara's going to jump me.
They did kiss.
They did, yeah. They got married that one time, right? Like,
right.
With the bar, it's going to have a creamy consistency with an earthy and nutty flavor. That's going to come
spicy
from the...
too.
Yeah, exactly. So
is there any difference in the formulation between hers and hers?
All the ingredients collectively are good for him and for her.
It is really spicy though.
Yeah, so you're going to have a little hint of cayenne at the end.
Little
make it
hint?
to where you get that little kick.
No, that's a spice.
That's
how many calories are we talking about here?
So the bar has 220 calories.
Damn.
Whoa. That's a lot of
It
calories.
doesn't taste so sweet though at all.
Well, you're going to burn those calories off.
yeah, right? That's a ding ding.
Maca is a Peruvian sweet root vegetable, and in Peru, maca is known as the Peruvian Viagra. So it really just depends.
Really?
Like, yeah.
How much maca is in this?
So for each bar, there's 0.7 ounces of maca per bar.
How much in advance do you eat it? And are you suggesting someone should eat a whole one?
So it's meant to be like a lifestyle bar. So with Michael and I, we like to enjoy it together. We call it sexy snack time. And sexy snack time doesn't always have to mean that it's gonna allude to sex, right? It's about that connection. And right now, in today's world, people are craving that connection.
Do you have children?
We do not have
Well,
children.
that explains an awful lot.
Yeah. Look at Mark says yes. John, do you have children?
I do. I have 4.
You do? You have 4 children. Congratulations. Ding, ding. I got 2 little ones. Oh man. Yeah. So all right, here's what I'm thinking. I think the valuation isn't terrible, depending if they have like literally any sales. I would like to see a study, a medical study done on these bars.
Right.
Maybe a brain scan, CT scan. Of the people after they eat the bar, so like it actually some science to back up what they're saying. Not that I don't think that the Peruvian Viagra is a thing or being enjoyed by I don't know, millions of Peruvian. I don't know how many people live in Peru, but the people of Peru, and yeah, I would like to see some backup. But hey, at $50,000, like
Yeah, but you have to think about it. Like each bar is 220 calories, right? And he said that it was 0.7% maca, whatever that thing is from Peru, to stimulate your senses, I guess. What happens if you eat like 3 or 4 bars? Like, what if you're like really hungry?
Well, I mean, what if you were to
I mean,
take
can you
3
eat
or
too
4
much?
little blue pills? I mean, could you take too? Can you have too many?
Is it harmful?
Yes. I don't. That's why you need the studies. That's why you need like. I mean, it doesn't have to be FDA approved. I'm not going that far, but I think having some independent studies there would probably be pretty helpful.
And keep them out of reach of the children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me how you came up with the idea? It's crazy.
So I served in the Navy, and
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
So fast forward to 2015, we live in South Florida, and I get hired on as a firefighter. And one of the things I was excited about being a firefighter was the brotherhood, the connection. Maybe I remembered that from my time in the military. And as a few months went by, I started to notice that I couldn't connect with the people in the department. So a few months passed, the chief brings me in the office, and he lets me go for basically not being able to fit in with the crew. And I'll never forget, I'm on my way home that day, and I hadn't even told Jennifer what happened, and I'm trying to figure everything out, and I go to get gas for the car, and on the top of the gas pump is a rock. And there's writing on the rock. And the rock said, I picked the rock up, and it said, just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly.
True story. True story.
So you get home.
Okay. Who are these people? Who are these firefighters that he didn't fit in with? That they just didn't want a good laugh. They didn't want somebody that had that much energy and that feel good of a person around. I don't know.
Right.
These are some sad sounding firemen here. I don't know. All the firemen I know are very, for the most part, very rambunctious and would probably very much love to buy bars like this and have a good time, and always having a good time. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems odd.
Jennifer say, I met a rock, and he talked to me.
I said,
And she said, I got to dump this guy.
I know, right? It's kind of
You know what,
cheesy for a
though?
firefighter.
We're very serendipitous. So a little bit about myself. I graduated from the University of South Carolina, and I went into the wonderful world of corporate America, and soon to find out that it was not for me. I did really well in the job, but something was missing. So in 2015, I left my 6-figure corporate job. I cashed in my 401k and my savings, and I went all in to start an activewear brand. And
No competition there.
yeah, well, exactly. I learned a lot of lessons, but Michael's job, when he was doing his job right, it was supporting us because it was money in, money out. It was a very capital-intensive business. So basically, when Michael lost his job, we needed to pivot. So we ended up selling our house because it was about to go into foreclosure. We moved across country from South Florida to Scottsdale, Arizona to basically hit the reset button. So in January 2019, I wrote down an intention to create a product that would be regularly consumed and better the lives of other people.
Is that this product?
This is this product.
Okay,
Then we didn't launch until June this year. Reason
So
being,
let's talk sales.
So we have sold 500 bars.
How many dollars is that?
A little over $2,000.
I just went limp.
Oh my God, 500 bars, $2,000. That's not that. Oh, nobody's gonna go for that.
All right. Maybe they just want, they'll take a higher percentage, maybe. But I would tend to think that they haven't they haven't mentioned they have a study yet, right? And maybe they're not selling in the right places, right? They're not going to the right places to sell this, because I feel like if they were hitting the right spots, I don't have the. Do I have the? They would have. Their sales would be. They wouldn't be able to produce enough, right? Like this product isn't gonna probably be sold in a Walmart. This product probably isn't. I don't know. I think it would be a tough sale to get it into a Walmart. But convenience stores that aren't our lovable Wawa here, possibly.
I love Wawa.
Yeah, Wawa's incredible. And yeah, so I think there's definitely, they got to put it in the right places. They got to get it into the right adult stores. They got to go where those people are.
Gas stations.
Potentially, yeah. Just gas stations with rocks with the inspirational messages on them. That's what I don't know. I didn't look at the packaging too close. They should have inspirational messages on them, like
you can do it,
like the popsicle sticks or the Snapple caps.
Right? Yeah, like facts.
So, let me just tell you right now. So,
$2,000.
okay, we knew you would say that, Mr. Wonderful.
We've been waiting for this moment. $2,000.
Kevin, how excited are you right now?
I'm not.
Have we forgotten what we're in right now? I'm not trying to come up with excuses, but we are in the middle of a very challenging time in business, right? With
But
new
you
food
knew the
products.
problems that were out there, Jennifer, because you've been through a launch before with your activewear,
Totally.
right? And you know how expensive it is, and you know how important it is to have a receptive market. Why did you launch it at all, and why not wait?
Good question. So,
Probably because they wanted to make sure that they got on, Shark Tank, and didn't want to be like, oh, we haven't launched at all. We haven't done anything, and we're just waiting, because they would have torn them apart for that too. You know what I'm going to help you with, you super entrepreneurs out there, learning who John Svedezi is. Did I say it right again? Did I get it? Did I nail it?
You got it.
Tell the super entrepreneurs who you are, what you do, and how they can reach you.
All right, guys. My name is John Svedezi. I am a podcaster / vodcaster for From Podcast to Podcast, where I help existing podcasters transition and level up their shows to a vodcast. You can find out all the information on what I can do for you over at vodsquad.live. So head on over there and join the squad.
And you absolutely should. If you want to rocket your sales in your business, go over to superjoepardo.com/rocket, drop your email address in, and in your inbox, you will get 5 proven methods that I use when I work with businesses one-on-one to grow their sales in a PDF format. Get us at me in the comments below, like Dado, I'm not sure how to say your name, but like they did, any feedback is welcomed. I got no qualms with that. Or at Super Joe Pardo on all social media. Now, let's find out if the Sharks are rip-roaring ready to go with their $50,000 in hand.
So we were actually working in a restaurant while we were building our business. And so in March, we got furloughed.
But even worse, I mean, because now you have to buy inventory, right? You have to do marketing.
That's obviously why we're here, right? We need to be able to build the brand recognition.
I think you need a job.
You do need a job.
No, I mean,
This is our full-time job right now.
That's not good, guys. You've already had to downsize. You've already had to sell your house.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have a job while you have a company, and you can still be completely committed to your company. I worked as a bartender at night.
yeah.
I worked at Red Lobster for 5 years while I started FUBU. Michael, this is just too early for an investment, and I have to relate to a product. I just don't relate to it, and I'm out.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, I probably need this product more than any other woman on earth. I haven't had a sexual thought in probably 30 years.
Oh, TMI there, John.
Oh, man.
But hopefully there's not a big but coming down the pipeline here. I don't know.
But I'm going to try this product, but I want to address something other than the product. I've noticed a lot of people start businesses after they're fired, as though that's also a rock or a message that you get, like, oh, I should be working for myself. It doesn't mean that at all. It's supposed to mean I should get another job. I really wish you the best of luck, but I'm out.
We have enough expenses to cover our living expenses for the rest of our lease.
Let me talk to that, okay?
Okay.
So every entrepreneur thinks they're going to create the next best thing. But you have to remember something. Not every idea you have is going to be that perfect winner right out of the gate. But you keep creating, and you have no idea if that next thing is going to be your $1 million idea. Because it could be. And I'm a firm believer, and I've seen it happen a lot. But because I don't think this one's your $1 million idea, I'm sorry, I'm out.
You know,
This isn't a business
I'm a firm
yet.
believer that entrepreneurs fail 1,000,000 times before they land on something successful. And that's happened to me before. I mean, I've started several companies in the past, you know, and who knows, maybe the next one will be what makes me a millionaire. You know, I think that's exactly true.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't just go wake up and be like, oh, this is the idea, and if this idea doesn't work, then I'm nothing. I'm nobody. Because what you learn from each experience, you take into the next one, even if they're not very related. Sportswear to these bars are not very related. I don't hate the packaging on this, but I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think it's I just don't think that the branding is there with that packaging to get them where they want. And I think assuming that they went where the sales could come from, that might be the market telling them that, right? That packaging is not getting there.
Yeah, they should have maybe packaged it. What if they package it like more like a granola bar kind of deal with the wrapper, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels very like kind of like homemade. Like you took some cellophane and like wrapped it and then like slapped a sticker on it, and that's not gonna get you there, right? So they're gonna need more money to get there with that packaging. Again, not that the branding's bad. I think the his and her bar makes sense. I think they're. I don't think that's terrible, but I just feel like the packaging needs a stronger image in place. Now, with that said, we will be checking out their website once we wrap up here at the end of this pitch. So make sure you stick around for that. And if you haven't already, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can get this video in the hands of more super entrepreneurs who are ready to quit or feel downtrodden, because honestly, these sharks are just beating them up. And I think that they should be a little more supportive. I think they're letting some really good minds and good people slip through their fingers here for, I don't want to say for a measly $50,000, but like, we're not asking for $500,000 for a bar that's in cellophane with a sticker on it. You know,
one of you has to get a job just to have the safety net.
That's why he's not a firefighter.
Yeah. Well, why? Because he's cracking under pressure?
Yeah. Maybe.
But that said, look, you're out there for over an hour, or about an hour, and in this case, they're literally like beating them up and beating up on their dream. I think if they had gone and gotten the study done, I think if they had slightly better packaging, pitch was awesome.
It really was a good pitch.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
The singing and the rapping, that was good. It was
great. Very well rehearsed. Ding ding.
Just tell the story. Can I just tell you a story?
Parts are out. Aphrodisiac bar, his and her.
Can I just tell you a story? When I was growing up, I want to be a firefighter, and I go through the fire academy, and I fail. And I'm determined, right? So about a few months before I'm supposed to go into my second fire academy, I start getting these headaches, and I don't know where they're coming from. And I go to the VA, right? I get it checked out, and the next day they call me back and they tell me that they found a small brain aneurysm. And I still have it right now.
Look, Michael, you got to remember something. As entrepreneurs, we fail multiple times, over and over again.
It's part of the process. If you're not failing, then you're not learning. Because your success will be your downfall.
I've lost millions of dollars with bad ideas. I didn't know were bad till I realized they didn't work. The hallmark of an entrepreneur, you got to pick yourselves up and you got to get going again.
You know what? I understand. We're over here and you're over there, and we need more than just financing. We need more than just connections. We need mentorships. We need a strategic partner. This is what we need.
I'm staying focused on the fact that this is an investment opportunity. I'm not saying you're not fantastic people, but this is not investable. I'm out.
What I'll tell you is that we have grit. I've been called crazy, delusional, that I need to give up, right? If I gave up, I wouldn't be here today.
Look, guys, how much do you have in inventory?
We make as we go.
Smart. Look, you're in the circumstances you're in. I don't question your heart. I don't question your desire. I don't question your authenticity. Every one of us has had our backs against the wall. I can't tell you how many times I was so stressed. If I ate 50 of these, I wouldn't have changed my sex life. But things happen. So you'll figure out your personal side. You'll figure out the job side of it, right? You don't need to spend any more money on this. So keep on fighting like you're fighting. Build to order. You guys can do this. I'm not going to invest because you're not ready. In your lives, you're not ready yet. Product-wise, you're not ready yet. So, guys, I'm out. Good luck, guys.
Just so you guys know, one thing really quick is that we didn't get to talk about like the vision for the brand. It's not just a one-hit wonder. We're going to be doing other bars.
At this point, that's not what it's about. Not for any of us, because it's got to be investable.
I wish you the best of luck. Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. Hang on.
Good luck, and good luck with your health.
I feel bad for them.
This is tough. Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't get a deal, and it hurts. But at the end of the day, like, we're fighters. We know this is gonna be okay. Like, we're gonna get through it. We've gotten through so much together that we're the like poster children of just pushing through no matter what. So it doesn't matter what happened today. I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason, and we're just thankful for this opportunity, and we know that it's going to get us exactly where we're meant to be.
Well, hopefully they haven't given up. Let's check out their website here. Okay, so
Packaging looks the same.
Yeah. Well, I think it looks a little bit better than it did there. I think it looks like it's an actual like wrapped thing. Then and maybe I missaw it on the show there, but yeah, the stick, it looks like a sticker on the front. It really should be a printed label, on there. One thing I always like to see, John, is I like to see faces, and I mean, I'm not seeing faces here. I see on their customer reviews, buy these now. These bars are so good. Apparently, somebody's putting it. Is this their yogurt, or is that what is that? Vegan ice cream. Dropping in their vegan ice cream. Can't get enough. Yeah, I think that's great. I would like to see more. Oh, they have their own podcast now. How about that?
Look at that.
Good on them. And they should, because they have. They have one episode. When was that episode? Oh no, they have. They have 15 episodes. 64 5-star rate, 4.9 star rating. We're going on Shark Tank, but the last time they've done an episode is on January 29th. You guys, if you're looking at doing a podcast, if you're looking at doing a YouTube channel, you're looking at doing like literally anything that puts out content, you gotta be regular with it.
Absolutely.
I also don't love this cover art.
No.
It's a little hard to read. I feel like that could be better, and I'm not quite sure what them standing not quite in the middle of a road has to do with. I mean, I could kind of get there, like kind of get there, but yeah, the lettering's got to be a little better there. The cover could definitely use some work. And if you need that, reach out to my man Larry Roberts at readilyrandom.com. He's a guest biz coach here quite often, doing graphics and podcast work and podcast launch stuff. So they are completely sold out. Wow, $44 for 12 bars. I'd like to try it just to see how spicy it really is. Are you a spicy kind of guy, John? Like, do you like spicy food?
I love it.
I mean, it might be something that, to me, it would detract from any enjoyment that of the flavor. I don't love cayenne pepper. Like it's okay, but again, I'd like to see. I think the great story, great people. Looking forward to seeing what they have going into the future. Life before and after Shark Tank. Oh, I guess there was did like an interview here. Go check it out. Hopefully they can get back in stock soon.
I mean, maybe it's a good thing they sold out, so it's great. Hopefully
it is, right? And that's awesome. But like, here I am just a handful of weeks later, and I see they got 52 reviews. which is great. And 4.5 stars. Questions and answers. Love your story. Why don't you try to sell to restaurants so they offer to customers on dates? Wow. That seems a bit. I ain't touching that. I don't think that necessarily sounds like a good idea there.
Could be in the roofie department.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know. It kind of borders in that realm a little bit. But you know what doesn't border in that realm? Smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can get this video in the hands of more super entrepreneurs like yourself. Make sure you get subscribed at the button below. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for helping us get there. For John Svedisi, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I nailed it. I'm Super Joe Pardo. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.